We have a very special guest here in the booth with us, Hall of Famer from the Reds, and he played for your Montreal Expos for 3 seasons here in the city, Mr. Tony Perez. Mr. Perez, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Matthew.
Now, Tony, of course, works for the Marlins, so the weather today, not what you see down in Miami normally.
No, early when I get up, I look at the window. It was all white out there.
How does it feel to be back in the city? It's been a few years for you.
Yeah, it's been a few years. I think 203 or 202 maybe. I was here the last, and it's great to be back. I mean, this Olympia Stadium, the stadium, brought me a lot of good memories when I was here with the Expos, my first year with a young team, great players, young players like Andre Dawson and Gary Carter, Cromartie, Valentine. I mean, T. Roger was here too. I mean, that was a good group of kids starting off that year, and I really enjoyed it. Played 3 years here.
77, 78, and 79. Of course, 79, the battle with the Pirates for the division. You guys were just short. And then you left the organization here in Montreal. Did you think when you left that either in 80 or 81 or 82 that this team would maybe be back in the playoffs more than once?
Oh, yeah. So I think when I left here, we almost win that year, went to the playoff, and we lost in the last game. I think it was to the Pirates or St. Louis, I think. But it was a good year for us. All the players, all the young players, was the player then. They grew up into the game, and we were playing good. And I want to stay, but I feel sorry I left.
What about your favorite memories, best memories as a player playing here?
Well, good memories. I mean, watching those guys, those kids, young players grow up and making better was the one of the things I was here for, to be with them and making better, and they did, and that was the best part of them. And the thing is, when we came up, I came up in '77. The team was in the last place, and then in 2 years the team was competing for the pennant. To go to the playoff. I mean, that was a good improve. That's the best thing happened to me when I was here. Plus the fans and the way they treated me and here in Montreal was great. And
how was it to play in Montreal, the city of Montreal? It's obviously much different than playing in Cincinnati or some of the other places that you were in the United States. What was that? Was it a culture shock when you came above the border and you had to live here?
No, it's okay because I came from Cuba to play in the United States. Right. I'm not raised in the States. I came from Cuba and I do the same change. And then when I come here, I know I was coming to a great city and a great country. And I came to play baseball. They got a stadium. That's what I want. And they got bat, baseball, and glove. And that's what I here for, and great fans.
Did you notice a difference in the way that Montreal fans treated the players as opposed to in Cincinnati or elsewhere? Was there a different vibe or a different feel here?
No, it was the same. Almost maybe because they wasn't play baseball for long. Maybe the fans were starting. Because hockey was the best. When I came here, the Canadian was a team, and everybody was a hockey fan, and they had to come back and be a baseball fan. But they learned quick, and really did it great to treating us.
Just wrapping up with Hall of Famer Tony Perez here on TSN 690. Reds versus Jays coming up at 1 o'clock. Tony, obviously a lot of Cuban players now playing baseball in the major leagues. Your thoughts on that? We've seen so many incredible stars over the last few years, Cespedes and Abreu and now Castillo maybe with the Red Sox doing something special. Your thoughts on this invasion?
Well, the players got a chance to get out of Cuba and play professional baseball, and they got a lot of good players in Cuba. And if they got a chance to come up, they're going to play good in here because they're going to learn how to play. They're going to make itself better. They're going to play more games and be talent. And they're going to do great.
You're here for the pregame festivities. Of course, Cito Gaston, Robbie Alomar will be on the field. as well. What are you expecting? Are you expecting a warm ovation? Are you expecting 50,000 fans in the stands? Did you think there would be that many coming in?
Well, I hope so. Yeah, well, it look like it's going to be a lot of people. I seen already the fans coming in and the stadium getting packed, and I really think it's going to be a good ovation. I think they're going to work on us back, and Robial, Omar, Ciro Gaston, myself, I play here. And that's going to be great. I think it's going to be a good feeling.
You worked for the Marlins. Big expectations this year for the Marlins. Perhaps better results this year.
Yeah, I think we improve ourselves better. We got new players, and I think they're going to help us. And then with the players we have, and I think we're going to do better. We expectation is to make it to the playoff.
Jose Fernandez back this year. That'll help at pitching.
Yeah, he will be back in July, I think. Right, but he had to start break, and they will really help us when they come back.
Tony, thank you so much for coming up. Really appreciate it, and best of luck during the ceremonies. Enjoy it. Should be a loud crowd for you.
I hope. Thank you. I hope they get baseball back here in the city, because the fans deserve that. They deserve to have a baseball team here.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.